Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So some news has broken in the NBA. The Chicago Bulls are going to be big-time players for the trade deadline. They have said that they are going to shop anybody that is not Lauri Markkanen or Wendell Carter Jr. So I know Chicago Bull fans, they are very big on Zach Lavine. They absolutely love the guy. He's been playing great for them this NBA season. But the team is 12-40, and if we're being honest here, man, I don't think it's such a bad idea. Lavine is averaging 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists on the season. But the team's 12-40, so it's like they're not winning games right now. It's going to be a stacked free agent class. I mean, if you trade Zach Lavine, which you could probably get some draft picks for him or some expiring deals. Kris Dunn, I actually do hate to see to go because that's a very nice contract for him. You know, you also try to get rid of Jabari Parker. That's $20 million freed up in salary cap. You have a nice core of Lauri Markkanen and also Wendell Carter. Not to mention, you're going to have a top 5 pick because by losing Zach Lavine, you are going to be tanking even more, man. So you're going to have a top 5 pick, and you're going to have all this money to work with. Chicago is a big-time destination for free agents. It's not a bad situation at all, guys. I mean, honestly, if you're the Bulls and you want to look to win as soon as possible, I would be all for this. Despite losing Zach Lavine, yes, that will suck, but at the same time, it's not too bad. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a rebuild. I'm going to be trying to trade those guys away and getting the best deal possible, at least to my knowledge. So let's go to the trade finder, see what we can actually get for Zach Lavine in a trade. I'm looking for draft picks, expiring deals, or it's got to be like a big time, young player out there on a friendly contract. I'll take any of those. Here we get a top 5 protected Grizzlies draft pick. We also get Gordon Hayward, so not a great trade because, yes, the team does need a small forward, but Gordon Hayward's only a 7-9 overall now, getting paid $31 million for the next 2 years. We got Hassan Whiteside. He might just be on a 1-year deal. Let me check him out real quick. Yeah, he is. No, he does have a player option, so that's no great. That's not good at all. We got Batum. We also get Miles Bridges. Bridges would be nice, but Batum, I do not want his contract. Rudy Gobert, I don't see the Jazz doing that. We got Brandon Ingram and Michael Beasley. Ooh, I like that trade a lot. Just because, like, Zach Lavine with LeBron James, that's something to think about. And Ingram, it's like he does have a team option. That is probably our best offer so far here. We got Harrison Barnes, Tim Hardaway, Jamal Murray, Miles Turner, Thaddeus Young, Drew Holiday, Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry. Yeah, we can get Derrick Rose back. Now, we're not going to do that, guys, unfortunately speaking. Bradley Beal, I mean, that gives us the big-time player, but it does kind of hurt the tank of this team. But at the same time, man, getting, like, Bradley Beal locked up and getting Otto Porter is too damn expensive, though. So if it was just for Bradley Beal, I would probably consider that trade. But no, I think I'm going to go with Brandon Ingram. He helps with the rebuild. It's a very cheap option. And, like, yeah, if we don't end up getting the free agents we want, then it's fine. Because we got a nice rebuilding piece of Brandon Ingram. So we're going to do that trade right there. Next up, let's look at a trade of Kris Dunn. And once again, man, I don't want to get rid of him, but the Bulls are looking to shop him. That is their choice out there. So this, I simply just want like a draft pick and an expiring deal. Not too bad right there. Terry Rozier, Robert Williams. Not bad. I mean, it's expiring. So any draft picks being offered, we got 2020. I would like a 2019 if possible, but I'm not seeing any of those offered up to us. Etuan Moore, he's on a 2-year deal, so not going to do that. Sean Livingston and the Warriors pick, that's not going to be great. You know what, man? I think I'm going to go with this Terry Rozier, Robert Williams, because it does give us a point guard to, like, try out for the rest of this season. And Robert, I'm going to put him inside the G League and see what he can become. I like him as, like, a backup center of this team, not as a power forward, though. I don't know why 2K has him listed as a power forward, so we'll do that trade. But then Jabari Parker, if we don't trade him, it's fine. He is only on a 1-year deal anyway, because it is a team option. So, honestly, see if we can get some sort of value for him. I don't really know what teams would be willing to give up in this, in this instance, but we got John Collins, Dwayne Dedmon. Let's be honest, man, the Atlanta Hawks are not doing that, so we're not going to do that trade and just snipe him away. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, he's got a player option, so I'm not doing that. Really not that bad of a contract, though, for $13 million and getting Tony Parker on the team. We got Derek Favors there, Buddy Hield, DeAndre Jordan, KCP. Here we get a lottery protected pick and Evan Fournier. All right, I'm kind of debating just hanging on to him for the season. Here we get a top 10 pick, though. Ooh. Top 10 protected pick from the Phoenix Suns. And let's be honest, man, it's probably going to be it's probably going to be a top 10 pick. But I still think we go for it anyway, so we'll do that. And we'll also take on Richaun Holmes. That's fine. I like the moves we made here, man. We got so much cap that's going to be freed up after this season. It's going to be crazy. I would also like to get rid of, what's his name? Yeah, Felicio and Robin Lopez. So those guys are next up on the chopping block. Robin Lopez, expiring deal. I mean, I'm just gonna hang on to him, man. It's fine. You know, it's like there's no point in trading him away. We're just looking for expiring deals anyway. Felicio, how much Jason Smith? How much did he go for? Okay, that's expiring. That's fine. We'll take that on next. And then all of a sudden, we are looking at a team of Terry Rozier, Antonio Blakeney, Brandon Ingram, Lauri Markkanen, Rickon Holmes as center. The rest of the team, of course, you know, just some scrubs out there and a few role players. We got Wendell Carter is injured probably for the rest of the season, so we're not guaranteed we're going to see him back. I did want to put Robert Williams as a center, and we're going to send him to the Windy City Bulls for the rest of the season. So he goes down to a 73. That's fine. So yeah, Robin Lopez, Windy City Bulls. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, wrong guy. Robert Williams. Okay, assign him. Also, okay, I can't sign anybody else out there. That's fine. We are going to go ahead, simulate the rest of this NBA season, and we're going to see how bad this team can do, and really see if Brandon Ingram is going to be part of the future plans. So a record of 21-60, that's got to be the worst team in the Eastern Conference, or at least pretty damn close to it. So finishing the L in the season, the 76ers, we got Giannis MVP. We're not considering Chicago Bulls on here at all, so no point in going in depth into the player awards this time around. But yeah, so yeah, now in the playoffs, let's go ahead though, check out the player stats. I want to see how Ingram did in the last few months of the season, with the Bulls in particular. So he was our leading scorer at 17 points, 5 rebounds, about 2 or 3 assists out there. Let's see how he did like in the final few months of the season. I think there's a way to see that. No, yeah, the split stats. So we'll go down here. So since the All-Star break, that's roughly when he was traded at 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. It's looking good out there, man. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Lauri Markkanen at 16 points, 8 rebounds. Bobby Portis at 14 points. Antonio at 11. Rozier. I mean, I don't really see Rozier as like the point guard of the future. I'd rather go for like a big name point guard. So we're probably looking to doing that. But let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. As far as the draft goes, Ingram, I'm going to keep around. I mean, he's on a team option, so he's going to be our small forward. I want RJ Barrett. I know if I get that first pick, I know Zion will be there, but we don't really need Zion. RJ Barrett is the player the Chicago Bulls need, in my opinion. Maybe a John Moran for the point guard position. Either one of those guys I'd be happy with, but it's been a minute since I actually drafted RJ Barrett, so I think if I have a top pick, I'm going to try to go for him. It's going to be another rookie deal, so 4 of our starters are going to all be on rookie deals. So that means we can go for that big name point guard out there, like a Kyrie Irving or a Kemba Walker, somebody along those lines, or somebody else, and just kind of make things work. So let's go ahead and hit up the staff signing. I believe Boylan is still the coach, right? Jim Boylan, he's a B-, B-, A-. Honestly, those are not really bad stats, so I think we're going to stick around with him for right now. I know Bulls probably don't absolutely love the guy, but still. As far as the draft, I have no idea what pick we're actually going to have. We have the 3rd pick in the draft. Okay, please RJ be available. Please RJ be available, man. Okay, we got 18 trade offers. We'll see what's offered up here just in case. Jaylen Brown would actually be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know, man. We don't really need him, though. We got Zion. Okay, so Zion went number 1 probably to the Knicks, and then John Morant went to the Dallas Mavericks. So that means that RJ is going to be available, which is great, as an 81 overall. This rebuild is actually working out perfectly. Let's go ahead and sim to the end of the draft. We have no 2nd round draft pick. Yeah, rookie signings. RJ Barrett, 80 overall player. That's great. Team player options. We are going to get Brandon Ingram. I believe Timothy was actually traded to the OKC Thunder, so that was not actually updated. So I'm going to decline that just for the sake of realism, and I don't want to use him anyway. So Terry Rozier, I'm going to offer the qualifying offer. That does not mean he's going to play. That does not mean he's going, or that does not mean he's going to be the starter of this team. He's only 75 overall. So we got some better options out there. I mean, you got Kemba Walker, Derrick Rose, have him come back to the Chicago Bulls, although I think it's probably time to move on from him to some extent. Yeah, I want to look at point guards. D'Lo, Kemba, or Kyrie. One of those 3 guys I would be so happy to get. I'm going to offer as much as I can to each one out there just because we have the money to spend, and it would just be nice to get them. So, yeah, Kemba Walker, 89 overall. He'll probably sign up for that. That was a pretty large contract I gave him. And D'Angelo Russell, who's a first-time All-Star, so I'm happy for him. Okay, so we got Kemba or D'Lo. You know what? Okay, Kyrie accepted another offer. Kemba Walker, 4 years, $153 million. D'Lo, hell of a lot cheaper, a lot younger. He's 23, so we kind of fit in with that. I think I go with D'Angelo Russell in this case. I know Kemba Walker's an All-Star, but starting All-Star, but D'Lo is also an All-Star, and about half the money, guys. So we are going to go with that. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets decided to match the offer. That is fantastic, man. Great day to be bitch-ass crispy. Oh, my God. Okay, well, maybe it's not for a little bit cheaper. I know I just did you wrong a little bit, but maybe you'll consider this. Hey, he'll take the 4 years, $150 million. Okay, I like the idea of that. I'm happy about that signing. And then next up, as far as others players available, the bench unit still needs some help, I would say. So like for a backup point guard, I would take like a Jeremy Lin, have him come to the Chicago Bulls. That'd be kind of cool. Shooting guards, Jeremy Lamb for like a 6-man. Sure, why not? Small forwards, probably go with the cheaper guy right here. Maybe like a Trevor Ariza for a season or two. Take him for 2 years. Power forwards, I believe, yeah, Bobby Portis. $10 million for what he does. Okay, we can't actually use that right now. Okay, none of those guys we got yet. Okay, Jeremy Lamb going to the Hornets. So we're still waiting out here. I will take Bobby Portis back for the $10 million a season. And we got Jeremy Lin, Trevor Ariza, Bobby Portis. I can get all 3 of those guys. We still have Robert Williams to be our backup center. So I think the team is pretty much good to go. I don't expect them to do too much this season because they are still pretty young out there. More so with the tryout season again for Brandon Ingram, because if he's not really the option for the small forward position, we can find that down the road too. Guys, let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team going into the second season. I think it's a very nice look for the Chicago Bulls. We got Kemba, RJ, Brandon Ingram, Lauri Markkanen, Wendell Carter Jr. Off the bench, we do have Bobby Portis with Jeremy Lin, Robert Williams at center as a 75 overall, and Denzel Valentine, who can play some shooting guard or the small forward position. Overall, man, I'm very happy with the team here. It's not a championship team yet, but it's a team that can definitely get there within a few seasons. So let's go ahead and simulate this second season and see if this team can make the playoffs and maybe make a little noise out there. So a record of 46-35. I say that would feel about right for this team right here, just because, like I said, man, like they would be a big time improvement because of getting Kemba out there and just like Lauri and Wendell being a year more mature. Same with Brandon Ingram. RJ Barrett's going to be big time, I think, his rookie season. So, but yeah, still not good enough to be like the top team in the Eastern Conference. We got Zion getting rookie of the year though. We got Derrick Rose as most improved player, so good on 2K for giving that to him. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. And yeah, I just want to know from you guys in the comment section below, like, what do you think about the Chicago Bulls situation? Just because I love hearing your guys' opinions about it. It always gives me like fresh new perspectives beyond my own. Player stats, I think we got like the 4th or 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. So we got Kemba as the leading scorer, no surprise there at 22 points, 6 assists. And it would be really cool to see him on this team in general, just because like I mean, he's been tearing up for the Charlotte Hornets, but there's not really a lot of great players on there. So seeing him with all these different options, it would just be a nice fresh breath there, not only for him, but also people watching him. We got RJ at 18 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Lauri at 14 points, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Brandon Ingram, which in my opinion, man, could be a bit better out there. I do like the 50% field goal percentage shooting. He only did shoot 11 times, so maybe I got to up his tendencies a little bit. But I'm still debating on what type of money I do want to give him going into the offseason, or if I want to go in a different direction with the small forward position. So yeah, let's go ahead and simulate this first series against the Atlanta Hawks. Simulate current round, and the Hawks are always dominant in the second season, so we'll probably lose to them because they get like freaking Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins, and Trae Young becomes a 107 overall player, as we do lose in the first round to the Atlanta Hawks. John Collins, 25 points, 16 rebounds. What did I say, man? DeMarcus Cousins on that team, apparently. But that's all right. The point of this season was to test out the players still and see how far we can get. I mean, losing to in a game 7 does suck, but at the same time, we still got there as a team, as a roster. So that's something to grow on. And Kemba Walker, I know at this point, man, he's gonna be like 30, 31, but with his style of play, I think he's gonna be good probably until he's like 35, 36, before he really starts falling off and just, you know, getting a little bit too old out there. But we are going to hit up the, I guess we're going to go with the staff signing first, because Boylen's contract is up. Now, as far as other coaches available, we got Scott Brooks, who is a B+, B+C with a post-centric style. We do have some nice post players. I just feel like that's kind of a dying type of basketball out there. Terry Stotts. Yo, where's our coach at originally, man? Yo, we can get Vince Carter with the 7-second offense. Yeah, he would be running that. Tyrone Lue. We got Sam Cassell, who I always do like. We got Melvin Hunt, who is an assistant coach. You know what, man? Let me try this guy out. Well, we're gonna give it to a new coach out here, see what he thinks. And he's thinking about it. Signs it up. That's great. All right, NBA draft. I don't know what the Bulls draft pick situation is. I don't know if we like own anybody else's picks. No, we don't even have a draft pick. Oh, actually, there's a chance we could have the first pick in the draft. And we do, oh, from the Phoenix Suns, man. Oh my God. This is such a pristine situation, guys. Oh, I'm so happy I made that trade with the Suns. Oh my God, dude. This is crazy. Okay, well, I mean, this changes up literally everything. As far as positions we absolutely need, nothing really. So I'm thinking maybe just go with the first pick in the draft is Jaden McDaniels. But I still think I should see what I can get in a trade. So let me try this out. Let me try the first pick in the draft. Let me toss in, I mean, I don't really got any to toss anybody in, just see what I can get for the draft pick itself. So we got Eric Bledsoe, Lance Stevenson, Trey Jones, Keldon Johnson. We got Mike Conley. All right, so no trades that I'm absolutely in love with. I think I'm just going to go with the, what's his name out there, McDaniels or whatever his name was. We got D'Lo being offered up. Now, if we did a trade like this, then Kemba could be shipped for something. So Victor Oladipo, who would be pretty damn cool. Could put RJ Barrett at the small forward position. We got Blake Griffin. No, I think I'm just gonna go with the draft pick, guys. I think I'm just gonna go with the draft pick. It makes sense to do that. So Jaden McDaniels, because there's no guarantees we're actually going to get Brandon Ingram back. So, or Ingram can even go off the bench. So we get him as an 81 overall player. We also get Tyrese Maxey, who's an aggressive scorer. Can always use those. Get all these guys back on the team option. So the money situation should still be pretty damn great. Brandon Ingram going to offer it to him. And that might be the mindset where it's like, if he accepts that, we'll take him on. But otherwise, we're not going to. Damn, dude. Okay, so not a lot of, like, free agents I absolutely want right now. I might just give Brandon Ingram the money and go with it. I think I'm going to offer to Ben Simmons, though, because if I can get him on Chicago, that would be awesome. Or maybe not. I cannot even afford him. Let me go to my cap holds. And, yeah, not really a lot going on with that anyway. So, do we really have, like, any bitch-ass contracts out there? I don't think we do. Bobby Portis, $10 million. It's still not going to be enough to free up to get a guy like Ben Simmons. So, I think we just kind of trust the process here. We go off and we re-sign Brandon Ingram. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer him the money, I think. If I can find him. Yo, where you at, Brandon? You not trying to play for the team or something? We do have the rights on him, too. So, I'll offer him that. And he's getting an offer from the Atlanta Hawks worth $82 million. I'm going to match that. That's fine. So, hopefully we get him on the team for that. And, okay, so we got him back. Besides for that, man, there's not anything else I really need to do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team going into the third and final season. I am going to elect to go with Jaden McDaniels over Brandon Ingram. I just feel like the way that Brandon plays out there, he's very conservative. So if he comes off the bench, just be like as efficient he was last season, that could be big time for this team. Plus, we give Jaden McDaniels to try to just be like a Luka Doncic out there and just be like that rookie that is a big time game changer. So I am going to try it out. It might come back and just bite me in the ass, but it is what it is, man. So let's go ahead, simulate this third and final season and see if we can win the NBA championship or at least get pretty close to it. So 54 wins on the season. I'm very happy with that considering the age of this team. The only old one is Kemba Walker. So, I mean, if the team can get to this point that soon, that means they are going to probably be a dynasty, man, over the next 10 years or so. Here are all the awards on the season. We got Steve Kerr's Coach of the Year, All-NBA first, All-NBA second with John Morant making that. Maybe I should have drafted him, but I still liked Kemba out there. And RJ Barrett, I'm sure, is still playing fantastic. Jaden McDaniels did get All-Rookie First Team, so that's cool. And we're the first seed in the Eastern Conference, so anything can happen with that. Player stats, though. We got Kemba at 22 points, 6 assists. RJ at 19 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Jaden at 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Already becoming a better scorer than Brandon Ingram in just his rookie season. And 49% field goal percentage. He still got it done from right there, too. 38% from 3. Lauri at 15-9, 12-10 for Wendell Carter. And then Ingram, once again, scoring, I mean, it's obviously going to go down because he's not playing as many minutes, but the efficiency was still there, where this move, I think, was a big part of the team's success and him kind of buying into that. So first round, Cleveland Cavaliers, the Atlanta Hawks, we still got them out there to be a threat. Simulate current round against Cleveland. Not quite sure who they have on their team right now. They're the 8th seed, so probably nobody too great. Although, I'm freaking, oh my God, guys, don't lose to, oh my God, are you serious? We just lost, oh my God. Wow, man. You know what, guys? Look, here we go. Let me simulate the playoffs real quick here. what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a very quick jump cut because I don't plan on making any big time changes with the team. I still think we could be even better. I know the team's still extremely young. I'm going to be jump cutting to the end of next season so we can go to another playoffs and hopefully get past the damn first round, guys. Y'all give me a freaking F in the chat. We got OKC winning it. All right, man, jump cutting to the end of the 4th season. Okay, so this season we did go 60-21, so being in that 60 range. I mean, I knew the team was going to get better because I know the ratings were like going to get better and stuff, but we have yet to get past the first round of the playoffs. So I don't know, man. Yo, 2K is going so freaking slow right now, man. We do got RJ Barrett, though. It's all NBA 3rd team, so he's really coming up as a player, as I kind of expect him to. At this point of his career, he will be, what, like 21, 22? We are the 1st seed, no doubt, in the Eastern Conference. So real quick, here, see how everybody did. As far as the team, like, the only big change I made was I need to get a new point guard, so I got Patrick Beverley on the team. But Jaden McDaniels becoming the leading scorer at 22 points. RJ at 20 and 8 assists. Now that Kemp is 31. He still got himself 20.6 assists out there. Lauri Markkanen, Wendell Carter. All of our starters played great. Ingram great off the bench. I think this team right here, man, gets it done, hopefully. So, simulate current round against the Indiana Pacers. Please, guys, don't lose in the first round. I'm looking at the teams in the East. I feel like we can get past them. There's no Cleveland Cavaliers. Although the Atlanta Hawks, always a team to be concerned about when it comes to 2K, apparently. Close out, we got 29 for Kemba, 25 for RJ, and 20 and 9 and 5 for Wendell. As we beat the Pacers 148-103. Another game against the Philadelphia 76ers. Lost game 1, lost game 2. We got them 2-1, man, 2-1. Oh, yeah, probably the end of us, man. And there we go. I don't know if it's just that 2K hates the Chicago Bulls. Maybe they're programmed not to be successful. I don't know, man, because I look at this team and they should be winning damn championships. But like I was saying, it is 2K, so you can't really control that. And when it comes to this team in particular, they are still extremely young with the exception of Kemba Walker. So the goal of these rebuilds is always to build a better team than what I started off with. I think we definitely did do that. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Very curious to hear about your opinions on this whole Chicago Bulls situation. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.